this quarter.
And for Memphis, they're shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far. From them. Smart finds Bane. Screen by Adams. Three-pointer. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And the basket by Money.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this. Period. And he continues to stay aggressive.
Bane looking around. Here's Smart. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
He had to rush that one a little, but terrific stroke from range.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We come back right after this.
Their defense has been garbage, giving up all those easy looks. I could do better right now getting stops.
At least there's some kind of...
Okay, and that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. We'll see the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis at forward. Damian Lillard out there with Money, and it's Portis in at the pivot, manning the middle.
Look at the vision from Ja Morant there. Knew exactly where to deliver it for an easy look.
Here's Money. Grizzlies making the shot. No good on the triple. Steve, hard to believe, isn't it? But Steven Adams has been in this NBA for 10-plus seasons.
Kevin, joining OKC during the Russ and KD days, playing with Zion in New Orleans, Ja in Memphis, Steven Adams has teamed up with some incredible young talent.
Here's Antetokounmpo, following the basket by Ja Morant. He got it again! Sensational!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a prolific shot blocker, but blocks aren't his goal. He said, I'm playing the game to not foul, but make it as hard as I can. And if I block it, then cool. Avoiding those whistles is key. Ja Morant says of Jackson, his defensive presence is big time for us. We're a totally different team with him out there on the floor. Kevin?
They are indeed. Hey, DA, thank you. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Fires at the elbow. The Grizzlies pull it in. Aldama's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Morant passes to Bing. Morant with the screen on Lillard. Down low. Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Here's Money, guarded by Morant. Here's Money. Non-stop scoring machine here. Count it.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Morant. Adams outside. Back to Morant. From deep. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Bane against Lillard. Adams with the screen on Lillard. The pass to Aldama. Back to Bane. From deep three-point land. Rebound, Milwaukee.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here's Morant after the three-pointer from Butler. Can't connect from short range. On offense here, the Bucks. They've got a 13-2 run going. It's good from long range.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Outside, Bane. Back to Morant. Passes it to Bane. It's Morant in the corner. Bane sets the screen for Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
And here's Morant following the three from Butler. Now Morant. He's got 25. Morant with the screen on Middleton. Williams passes to Morant. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And there's the length of Giannis. Bad idea to even attempt to get that shot over. It's impressive. The level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
And finished off by Morant.
That's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Oh, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
Milwaukee with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And again for three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Roddy's checked in. Now here's Morant. Bane covering. Morant passes to Bane. Inside. Here's Roddy. Defended by Crowder. Yes, that goes in.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
Pass to Rozier. Into the lane. Crowder kicks to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Rozier. Sweet move. And Bane pulls it down. Bane's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Roddy. Feeds it to Adams. And it's in there. Adams has got 10 points in the game.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
And the pass to Rozier. Back to Payne. Crowder sets a screen for Payne. And it's off from three-point range. Morant in the backcourt with Smart to his side. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Roddy in a power forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Hey, Smitty, in the playoffs, it's rare for an 8th or a 7th seed to make it out of the first round. But what about a 5-game series for just those kinds of matchups? You know, 1 against 8 and 2 against 7.
You know, it wouldn't be bad, Kevin. We had those type of series when I first came into the league, but I don't think they would change since we have the play-in tournament. I think rounds 1, 2, the conference finals, and the NBA finals will stay 7.
And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Here's Money, guarded by Morant. Money passes to Rozier. Hits it from three-point range.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And got it. Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Puts it up from 17. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Money. And another three for Milwaukee.
Yeah, there's 6 points. On consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Passes to Tillman. To the inside. Roddy. Rebounded by the Bucks. Crowder's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Rozier to the left side wing. Here's Money. And good! There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Bogdanovich. And again, unable to change momentum here. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Here's a look now what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Sunday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Now here's Morant, following the missed shot by Bogdanovich. The putback out to Morant for the 3. Beasley with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Morant outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions. Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Beasley against Bogdanovich. to Morant. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen. Here he goes. And Morant throws it down.
You gotta be faster than that to beat Ja Morant to the spot. He's too explosive.
Here's Money. Offline with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Morant with the bucket.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
Here's Money. And another one. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Morant dishes to Bogdanovich. Tillman's shot is off.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
And the basket by Money.
And every time you think he can't hit another,
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Memphis. And GA starting next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft pick penalty is especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first-round draft pick falls to the end of the first round. That'll sting.
Bucks have gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. Money, no good. The Grizzlies shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Morant kicks to Williams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game. Crosses over. And there's the layup. Count the bucket for Money.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
and he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Wants to get it to Morant and does. And they pick up 2.
Such a gifted finisher. Ja can just will those inside shots to fall.
Here's Money, guarded by Morant. And another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Shakes him. And then Morant slams it in.
As soon as Ja lifts off, you know you're in for a treat. He can simply levitate in the air.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Here's Money. GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
Now here's Morant. After the miss from Money. Here's Tillman, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Milwaukee in total control. Here's Money, guarded by Morant from downtown, and the basket by Money.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Morant. Adams outside. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Bane. The tray. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Showing us his competitive nature, Desmond goes to the arc and drills the answer.
Here's Money, guarded by Morant. Here's Money. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Back to Morant. A three-pointer off the mark. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
Second free throw, no good. And for Memphis, they're shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. The baseline J off the mark. And the Bucks with possession here. Fires from deep. And the basket by Money.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bucks.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Money.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
And here's Morant after the three-pointer from Money.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Count the basket.
Finishing the play, Ja Morant sneaking in for not only the board, but a bucket.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Money from outside the arc. Yet another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win to come into an opponent's.
All right, let's talk Rookie of the Year.
Well, I think we all know who you're going for.
MP, baby! Let's go!
Considered any of the cases for these other guys.
Like who?
Like Victor Wembanyama, Scoot Henderson, Brendan Miller, Amen Thompson.
Considered them, rejected them, went with the obvious choice.
Okay, so what's your criteria?
Greatness.
Okay, and how do you define greatness?
Well, I'm looking at a dictionary and...
Wait,
this is weird. No. It's a picture of MP.
Okay, now look up cornball.
Okay, this is super weird. It's a picture of you.
Oh, great talk. Let's do it again sometime.
Oh, no, it really is you, and you're like in Nebraska.
What am I wearing?
Corn.
Great win. Keep pushing. That's insane efficiency on that shot volume. You killed it tonight. No brotherly love for the Sixers tonight, kid. Let's get that win.